me, I'm bunking deep in Tennessee with my brothers from the 3. We quick to click and break the peace. No respect for what they think.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What up, YouTube world? It's your boy back at it with another video. And besides talking about COVID-19 and just, giving you like some bullshit video discussing about the same shit, I might as well just continue on just talking about my normal rants and all this other shit, my, food of thought type of videos like I always do. But anyways, guys, I want to talk about, the pros and cons about dating and why when it comes to dating into this day and age, it's like it's hard, It's not easy. It's really tedious and it's fucking hard. But anyways, guys, I want to talk about, how dating is today. But basically, in my opinion, I haven't been on a date in a while, and I kind of like isolate myself when it comes to females. No, I'm not part of no MGTOW or anything like that. It just has something to do with the right timing, and also too, I just don't have any patience for self-entitled females, and I got other things to think about. Like in the future, I would reconsider going out on a date when, for all of the right purposes, the right girl, the right timing, and also, you know, the right experiences, if you get my drift. But what I mean by that is, what I mean by the right time is where, for example, where everything in my life is under control on some aspects. Like, for example, if I'm financially stable, working, or excuse me, or if there's some things that is custom that I'm doing with my life, some issues I've kind of resolved, things like that, And sometimes when you don't have your issues, your priorities straight, it's not the right time to be dating. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for example, let's say you're going through financial debt, or if you're going through like a rough breakup with somebody or whatever, it's like now is not the right time to be out there dating. What I mean, guys, is this though. It's like you got to work on yourself first before you go back in the dating world. It depends on how you use that example. I mean, for example, if you want to change the way you look, if you want to change your way of thinking, if you want to have a better approach, if you think that you need to work on your priorities first, that's what I mean by, you know, doing things for yourself first, changing some aspects about yourself. But anyways, guys, sometimes even through that process, you might meet up with somebody who's in the same journey as you are. It'd be strange, if you're with somebody who got everything figured out and she's not in the mood or don't want to be with somebody who doesn't have their shit together. In their part, that's kind of like setting them back, and you don't want somebody that you hold them back for, unless they're the type of people who can uplift you and bring you to their level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we need, what I'm saying is sometimes we don't get that. And it'd be great to have somebody who can uplift us during the rough stages in our lives. But anyways, that's not really what I want to talk about. But what I mean is by dating is, it's strategic, and also too, you got to make sure you're with the right person. Not everybody's meant for everybody. You know what I mean? For some people or someone. It's like, it really all depends. You can't go on your first date and think, okay, she's the one just because she looks like something or she's this or that and the third. You know what I mean? It's like, for instance, let's say you meet this girl, right? You find her attractive. And you might think, okay, I want to go on a date. And you have your feelings on a bunch. We all been through that. where you want a relationship with her, you think you want to be in a committed relationship or marriage or whatever, you're jumping to conclusions too damn soon. Excuse me, guys. But the thing is, you got to keep it slow, but show some interest. You know what I mean? Sometimes women want to pretend that they want to be dumb and look at it as like, oh, we're just friends. Nah, you got to be very specific on your keen idea of interest. And some women are just too naive to really think that, or they just want to play you. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's pretty much hunting. You know what I mean? You're hunting for like a rabbit, or if you're trying to catch a horse or go fishing and you try to get that bait, you feel me? And get that girl, you know what I'm saying? And how you get that chick, that's how it is. Sometimes looking for a chick is just like going fishing or hunting or whatever, you know what I mean? And we're the predators, you know what I mean? So they're like wild horse and you're trying to tame that motherfucker until whatever. Better yet, let's put it on an anime perspective, catching a Pokemon. You know what I mean? Once you throw that Pokemon Poke game, spit some game or whatever, and the girl catch on to it, then she's your girl. And if she pretty much fall back, you gotta keep throwing at her with this, and then one of these days she may or may not get to you. You know what I mean? Like I said, it takes time. So I feel like my thing is you gotta avoid certain females who don't take you seriously, don't take you to the point where they're not into you in your best interest. You know what I mean? Like, for example, she's using you for your money, she's using you, wasting your time, or whatever the case may be. But if it's sex involved with it, then if she just here just to fuck, then that's a whole different story. But you can't wife a chick who doesn't want to be committed. So if she want to be on that friends with benefits relationship, I mean, that's fine with me. You know what I mean? But what I mean is, I can't stand where women who play games with you and want to play this whole maybe, maybe not type bullshit. And, they want to put the tables on them, and you have to turn the tables around on them and to yourself to the point where you want to play by your own rules. And if they're not going to roll with it, then just, cut ties with them. You know what I mean? But what I mean by self-entitled people, well, let's put it for the guys, for example. Some women don't want to be with a guy who just come up for just to fuck and have sex or whatever, and they looking for somebody who can take them seriously besides a one night stand or whatever the case may be. And as far as the men go, they don't want to be with a woman who will use them for a free meal or or money, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like some women in this day and age, hate to say it, not all of them, but some women who act like they're entitled to be dating because they think they get money out of it, they might as well be a fucking prostitute or an escort, because at least they're making money off of hanging out with random men and things like that. You feel me? So to me, even with porn stars and strippers and prostitutes, they're making money off of things that is, some of them are illegal or some of them are legal or whatever the case may be, but they're doing it on their own way. God forbid any woman to be a prostitute, but at the same time, if you're, let's say if you're like for women who are strippers, you know what I'm saying, they have rules and regulations and escorts and, things like that. But that's just beyond the story. But as far as women dating, you know what I'm saying, you just want a woman who fits you. And for as far as the women goes, you gotta be with a guy who fits you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has standards at the end of the day. If you don't have any standards, you're gonna be with somebody that you're gonna feel bored with, and you gotta figure out how to please this person, or how the person can please you. You know what I mean? Like, I think having things in common will break the ice. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to be around anybody boring. Let's just be real, guys. Nobody wants to be around a person who has nothing in common, who has meaningless conversation, who don't have the drive to feel enthusiastic, or even if not enthusiastic, just be on your level. Like, whatever matches or don't match. You get what I'm saying? I mean, some people will be with somebody for the looks, but they forget the personality. But I feel like I want everything. I want a good looking woman who has a great personality. You feel me? I'm not gonna be with a fucking boring, uninteresting, unattractive person. I mean, sometimes in most perspectives, some women who don't have the appearance tend to have a better personality, or the girl who have a shitty personality be looking good. But I guess in life, you have a whole mix between all these things, and the vast majority of the women who look, I don't know, I could be shallow, because I mean, I just call it like I see it. Some women have their opinions about me, and rather if I look good or I don't look good. I have compliments from women who I'm not attracted to, or women who I think are beautiful. But the ones I would say who don't want to comment on my looks is pretty much saying that they don't like you that way. Because some girl will be really honest about how they think about you, rather with their friends, or rather with just saying it to your face. You know what I mean? So, to me, at the end of the day, it's everybody's opinion. If you don't like me, then fuck it. I don't like you if you don't like me. That's how I look at it. But like I said, guys, it's like it takes a lot of time to build interest when it comes to dating. It's not a one night thing to grow. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't grow overnight, where it takes 24 hours or a second to get somebody to be interested in you, unless they're that fucking easy. You know what I mean? And sometimes people gotta be careful, because some people look at easy people as a prey and use them, abuse them, or they fall back. You know what I mean? So it all depends on the trust level. It all depends on looking based on how you are as a person. You know what I mean? And do research on this person. Make sure they're not on bullshit. Like, for example, got a record or have a reputation of being a whore or a home wrecker, or been in multiple relationships and can't keep a man, or being a hoe, being a fuck boy, having all these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will list down every pet peeve that I hate about a woman. Like, for example, rude attitude, obnoxious, can't keep a conversation, very ignorant, just, you know, shallow. Even though I'm shallow, but hell, you can't, like, shallow people, you know, talking about looks, and you don't like this person based on how they look, or vice versa, and it goes like bad. Let's just be real. Like, it's like fire with fire with fire. You know what I mean? Fire with fire, and it's like it's not going nowhere. So yeah, like, I just feel like at the end of the day, guys, you don't want to waste your time with somebody who gives you zero pleasure, or zero validation on you, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's like, I just feel like you just want a person who fits you in so many aspects. That's what I feel like. Like I said, my pet peeves, like I said, I can't stand a rude, obnoxious, self-centered, fake, conniving, and, you know, a woman who doesn't look after your best interests, who, you know what I'm saying, give you meaningless, boring conversation, You know what I'm saying? You want somebody who has the same interests as you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, you know. I'm not saying every woman should be easy, but just let loose a little bit. You know, I'm not asking you like, hey, do you like me? Let's fuck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think I gotta take my time to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? As a man, the door is always open, but it's up to you to, you know, enter or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna close my door, but the doorknob will be open if you reconsider going for it. Like I just think that's what men need to think. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a woman has no interest, then just fall the fuck back, lock the damn door. You know what I'm saying? If a woman's interested in you, keep your options a little bit open, but just let the opportunity slide in a little bit until you feel that you should open up. That's how I feel. Same thing applies to women. You know, don't be stuck up. Don't be on no sedity, snobby, bougie type shit, because that stuff turn off for men. If that you think that's cute, then you know you got it mistaken, boo. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's just like getting a job. You know, that's what it is. Dating is like going for a job interview. You know what I mean? You're with a person who is concerned why you want to be with this person or what this person has to offer, you know what I mean? And what, or vice versa. But the way how this looking, y'all, I don't even think I want to date an American woman. Shit, I need to date a fucking foreign woman. That's what I feel like it is. But I don't know if they have it like where if you're in the United States and they have a program or a dating service that has nothing but foreign women from different countries, or if you have to go abroad and get one of those mail order brides type shit, those are the riskiest ones, you know? So, I mean, I think going out there is good too. If you want to go to, like I said, Brazil, somewhere in Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, somewhere in Europe like Ukraine or Russia. I mean, they got some bad bitches all over the world, but I mean, if America is not what you want, then you know, date a foreign woman. In my studies and how I look at it, well, foreign women have their own bullshit, but at least you can tolerate foreign chicks a lot more than dealing with American women who are obnoxious and don't know how to communicate. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you feel like also too, if you want to date outside your race as well, if you're a black man who want to date a white girl, an Asian girl, or Latina or whatever. I mean, Latinas and black, we're in the same predicament, but you know, whatever floats your boat, go for it. You get what I'm saying? Relationships are all colors, size, and form. And all shapes, size, and form. No matter, what I mean by all shapes, size, and form, no matter how tall, how short, how fat, how skinny, how wide your pussy is, how small or big your dick is, we all humans. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's a treasure hunt, and sometimes you gotta dig deep until you find your golden treasure. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta go through some counterfeit type of people. I know I have, but sometimes you can also lose your treasure, and you gotta look for another one. So that's just how the game is, y'all. It's a travel. It's a journey. It's a Easter egg hunt, all that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta look for what you're looking for, and most likely look for yourself when it comes to dating. You know, and sometimes even if you get rejected, you gotta look at it as something where you want something more than a person. You know what I mean? It's another way of just reflecting on what you don't want in a person. You know what I mean? You may think it's a good thing, you might look at it as a bad thing. It really all depends. And sometimes, like I said, it's a learning lesson, you know. Hell, rejection sucks, I know, but You know, sometimes the next person will show you another flaw that you don't want, and you can learn from there that what you don't want in a person. Like, you want somebody more sensitive, you want someone who's more kind, you want somebody who's more laid back, or you want somebody who take things seriously, or etc., etc. So that's what I mean, folks. So anyways, guys, it's been real. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to know everybody's opinion. Make sure you hit that bell icon, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until then, folks, SBX wrapping this up. Thanks for watching, and make sure y'all be safe out there. COVID-19 is a motherfucker. So keep yourself safe and stay your ass home. Peace.
Bitch, get off of me, I'm fucking